Hello there, it's your girl Daphne back with another video. Happy Saturday and happy DIY. Today I'm bringing you my first ever Dollar Tree haul along with 2 additional DIYs. So let's get started. So guys, I found another Dollar Tree that's in my city. It's across town and they had some amazing items. So I'm just separating everything into different categories. The first is going to be garden and floral. And as you see, I had that nice little galvanized bucket, floral bucket, and then 4 terracotta pots. It's a 2-pack each. I also got this floral foam form, as well as the stackable flower containers, which is going to be amazing on my patio this year. I have a blue and turquoise theme outside, so that's going to go great. Then I picked up a couple of different variety of greenery and also a couple of bundles of flowers that I'm going to use with some DIYs for spring. And guys, I'm going to be planting flowers from seed for the first time. So I just picked up a couple of packs so I can play around with it in my garden. So this particular Dollar Tree had a much larger crafting section. So I picked up a large container of this brown paint, a painting palette, and a couple of additional canvases. And I was on the hunt for a stencil brush. So I picked up one of their stencil brushes at this store. If you've used this before, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how it's worked out for you. And the last item was just an apron that I picked up as well. So a lot of these unfinished items, craft items, they did not have at the previous Dollar Tree that I used to go to. So I really stocked up. I think I actually bought more than I should have. So I just got a sign, double stick tape, a tool for puncturing items, and a couple of chalkboards in different sizes. Oh, I also got those unfinished blocks, which I think I'm going to make a couple of coasters with. And in some of the other crafters videos that I've seen, they've used a snake to make wreaths and other type of crafts with. So I'm going to see what I can make out of it as well. And again, I said I got a couple of unfinished plaques and tags in different sizes. So those will be worked into my spring crafts as well. So this last little section I'll just call Miscellaneous. It has some household items and then some additional of crafting items that you're going to see me use in the DIYs that I'm working on today. I have to say this Dollar Tree that I went to, which was across town, is bigger. It has more crafts, but it has less seasonal items. Now I don't know if this is because I went at this time and perhaps they hadn't stocked yet, but I know the original Dollar Tree that I used to go to would have their seasonal stocked already, and they already, like a couple of months ago, actually last month, they had out Easter and spring already, and this Dollar Tree didn't have any of those items. So I guess I'm gonna have to be going between the 2 of them. This first DIY is so simple and so pretty. It is starting out with just 3 empty canned goods. I have some leftover printed paper, which I've used in some previous crafts, which says blessed. And I just cut it out to the height of the can, and I used a little white glue to be able to attach it to the can. And the first piece that I cut was not long enough to go around the whole can, so you're going to see me putting on an additional piece, and I'm just using white glue to attach it. So Sunday is Valentine's Day. Does anyone have any plans that they want to share? Leave me what you're going to be doing for Valentine's Day in the comments, and we can discuss and we can compare notes. And if you also have any gift ideas, you can leave those as well. So I decided to make the inside of the planters also look pretty. So I'm just going to give it a nice coat of white paint. One of the cans that I'm using already was white inside. That's what inspired me to paint the other cans white. So I'm just going to give it a quick coat to the balance two cans. I'm going to let that dry. And then I'm going to move over to sealing the outside paper, which I'm going to use Mod Podge to seal that. And I'm going to give it a nice thick coat so that it will seal the paper. And once you're moving it around, you won't damage it because it is, just regular printer paper that we're going to be using. So you just want to make sure that you protect it as much as possible. But this is meant to look like distressed. So that's why when you use the Mod Podge, it might make the lettering bleed a little, but that only enhances the beauty of this product. So you really want it to look like you've had it over time and that it's aged, and it just makes it look that much better. So you do want to make sure in between these steps that you let it thoroughly dry, at least about an hour. And the final step is just going to be adding any type of ribbon, that you're going to be adding. And this is from my Dollar Tree haul. So I picked this up on my last trip. So I'm just cutting out the length that I'm going to be using. To start it off, you want to fold it back because this is a wire edge ribbon. So you want to make sure that it doesn't look frayed. And I'm just attaching it with hot glue. And then I'm just putting one additional jute twine in a nice little bow to just finish it off in the middle. And that's it. It looks really beautiful. As you can see, I did a set of 3, but you can do as many, as you want, as many as you've collected. And this is just an example of repurposing items that you would have recycled. So here it is without any greenery in it, and this is the option with the Dollar Tree greenery. And later on I'm going to plant it with actual plants. Okay, so we're moving on to our next DIY, which is a message board. And the base of it is a Dollar Tree pizza tray. And I'm just going to be giving 2 coats of white chalk paint to all the areas that is not going to have the cork board. So what I did was I just measured with the label that's already on the pizza pan, which is about half of the pan. I didn't paint that portion. And you see I'm using that same label to just cut out the cork board, which I also got from the Dollar Tree. So I'm just cutting mine out with scissors, but if you have one of those fancy cutting, devices, you can use that as well. Yours will probably come out much better. This is peel and stick, so you just want to line it up and it adheres very well to the pizza pan. If you put it down and you need to adjust it, it's really easy as long as you haven't, sealed it down, to be able to just pop it up and move it around. So once you have it down, what I did is I'm using the poster stickers and I'm spelling out the word hope at the top. Now you can do a better job than I did because I tried my best to get it centered, but it was a little further to the right than I would have wanted, but I had already stuck it down and I did not want to mess up the letters too much. I'd already pulled up the H1, so I didn't want to chance it. But it looks fine because I put, a little floral on the top anyway. So the next step is I'm going in with the jute twine and I'm going to go around the entire perimeter of the tray. And I'm going to do that in 2 layers. So I cannot wait till I start doing my spring full-on DIYs for you guys. So if you would like to see any particular type of DIY, just leave me a comment down below and I will try to add that into a video. So you really can just decorate, any type of way that you would like. I added a ribbon to separate the painted and the cork board, and I glued it on the back side to make it secure. And then I'm just going in with a couple of greenery that I purchased from Joann's the last time that I was there. It was buy one, get two free. And then I'm going to use an additional ribbon to just make a cute little bow at the top. And that is it. And I'm really going to use this as a functional message board. So as you can see, I added a picture of myself and a little love note. That picture, by the way, was from my 12th grade year of high school. So I just want to say again, I really appreciate the time that you took to watch my video. I'd like to remind you, if you have not subscribed already to my channel, please subscribe. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and share with any friends and family that might like my content. Until the next time, have a blessed day.